Hi guys, welcome back to Sunday League to Champions League. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have games against Frankfurt at home and then Dortmund. Dortmund, as you can see, at top of the league. Not expecting too much from that game, but this game against Frankfurt is a big one. We haven't actually managed to win any games since you were last with us. In fact, we have lost all three of our last uh, games, losing 1-0 to Freiburg, 5-2 against Bochum. We were 5-0 down at 5-1 down, sorry, at half time. We got a goal right at the end of the first half, but we were woeful in that game, and we lost 2-0 against Wolfsburg. Velukovic, we've agreed a move for him to leave the club. He caused a bit of an uproar with the squad, and it so happened that it coincided with these defeats all of a sudden. I've put in a couple of friendlies um, over the international break just to keep the players fit and try and build a bit of confidence. Beerith, Kelly, Asensio, yes, the teams we played were nobody's basically, but all of them scoring hat tricks in those games. Hopefully, it's built up a little bit of confidence, but we go into this game needing to win. A win here gives us an opportunity, but there's a lot riding on it, and I'm not entirely sure whether we'll be able to find a way to win at the moment. We're really struggling again, and I don't know if it's the fact that we're not doing well going forward, because it could be down to the midfield. We've got three strikers on, and we weren't creating any chances, and that was the big issue, to be honest. So we go into this hoping for a better result. We did well in the previous episode, of course. Can we do so again? Um, I'm not too sure what to expect. We've brought in Shi Buabua from our second team. He's a decent finisher, got a good work rate, decent amount of pace as well as an extra option for us up front. He's not got the required quality for the Bundesliga, I will tell you that now. But with him being a decent finisher, it's just an extra option. But we'll see how we get on as the game progresses. Maresh into Cobalt, back into Maresh. And again, just lacking a little bit of confidence at the moment. Tuta knocks it back to the keeper, Darman. And Kelly couldn't quite intercept it either. And now Nkunku moving down this left-hand side into Pablo Tor. Marmouche in behind, and it's a good save from Malavoine, but he was quite a way offside. We've pushed the defence up a little bit. It is a couple of tactical tweaks, and we are going a little bit more aggressive with our pressing game as well. Um, I'm hoping that having the strikers that little bit further forward from the get-go will give us some more opportunities. Kelly with the delivery, Saric with the header over the crossbar. Saric has signed a new contract, by the way. His release clause is now at £60 million, 61 million, I think it was actually. His relegation release clause is around 30 odd or 40 million something. Um, that is a big signing basically for the club. Without bringing the extra body in, we have tied him down. And Kelly with a header there off the crossbar. Marish with a really good cross, but we couldn't quite get the shot on target. But positive signs here. We're playing a little bit more positively, pushing forward a little bit further. But Shaqiri into Nkunku, and there is the goal. And it's his first goal of the season, Niels Nkunku. And it was a brilliant goal. But again, this is something else that I've found has been happening. We're conceding goals to players who haven't scored all season, but it happens in pretty much every game. Pablo Tor with a strike there from a free kick, producing a good save from Alavoine. And despite us being a goal down, I'm not too displeased with the performance. We're getting stuck into the challenges. We are looking more dangerous going forward. As you've seen, we've created a good couple of chances so far. But again, we just seem to be lacking. And Nkunku here with a throw into Skiri. Back into Nkunku. Swings it in. Oh, Hyung-Yu managing to direct the header back across goal. It was a very good header, to be fair. but fortunately for us, he directed it just wide of that far post. Because of the heavy defeats we've had as well, especially that one against Bochum, our goal difference is very much against us at the moment. We need to get a couple of wins on the board to have a chance of staying up. I'm just hoping that we can just get something going. I mean, we've got three strikers up there. I've thought about putting wingers back into the side again, but we had such a good run of form with this system. I feel like it's the only way we can potentially get goals. Because having one striker up front, that wasn't working for us at all season either. And Nkunku has scored again with a header, and he was left on his own with Jimenez, and we are 2 goals down. And I fear this could be our last chance, to be honest. Frankfurt are just above us in the league. Them winning opens up a gap, and it is unfortunate. We've just brought Hugo on, and we're going to have to make some changes. We're going to get Mike Trezor on for Asensio. We're going to get Shibuabua on as well as a target forward. He's 6'4". Let's see how he can do. We actually brought him in on a free transfer season before last, I think, the Congolese under-20 international. Let's see if he can give us that little extra something. We're going to get the captain Vanitsek on in midfield as well. And, I mean, Jimenez is on a yellow card. We've not really got the options around at the moment. So we'll leave it at that. And we'll just drop some encouragement to the lads as well. Here is Chibuabua. Couldn't quite get the ball across. But the big man, hopefully, will be able to find his way a little bit in this game. And Sarri, it's a huge error. And there is the finish. And that is game over here. I fear that this is the end of our chances to survive in the Bundesliga, to be honest. It was a big game, this one. We needed a result. And ever since the uprising that we had for Velukovic, we've not looked like winning a game. And that was a big error, that one from Saric. And Braunschweig have actually won a game as well. They've beaten Paderborn. But I think that could be the end of our chances. And after we went behind, we didn't really look good. And we're now 4 points from safety. We've got an opportunity of the relegation playoff. We're still on the same number of points as Stuttgart, but they have got a much better goal difference. And I fear the worst. And here we go. The board have finally had enough, it would appear. And I just hope that I don't know. I really don't know what to do here. We've been through this process with Charlton before, and I could get sacked here. Well, by the looks of it, I've managed to keep my job because we'll look better next season, I've said. But obviously, we might look better next season. We'll potentially be relegated. Um, in the meantime, we've got a week to go until the Dortmund game. And then anything can happen. We've got games against Mainz, Stuttgart, and Augsburg. 3 massive games there after we play Dortmund. I don't think we're in with a chance of staying up, to be honest, given this run of form. But we'll see how we get on. And not looking forward to part 2, that's for sure. I fear a heavy defeat coming, but we'll see how we do. Okay then, guys, here we go for the game against Dortmund. We continue to have interactions with the board. They're unhappy with my player choices now as well. Um, my response to that is, can I get a bit more money so I can get better players in? But obviously, we have been very poor this season. We've not got the capability of competing with some of the teams in this league. We've changed formation again, just in the hope that we can find a way. We've gone back to this 4-3-3 setup. Uh, I mean, what can I say? The board want us to try something different. We're trying something different. The fans also want it as well. I just don't think we have the capability. I mean, it's not exactly a good game to test that theory, is it? But I'm just praying we can get a couple of results, even to get into the relegation playoff. It gives us a chance of staying up. Can we find a way here? To even I mean, if we got a draw here, it would be phenomenal. We're at Dortmund's ground, of course. So let's just see what happens. I mean, we haven't created a single opportunity so far, and Dortmund are dominating the chance creation at the moment. And possession-wise, again, also in Dortmund's favour. Here's Kwanzaa into Hodge. Now Kelly. Good tackle from Zeva. Now Schlotterbeck into Reina. And now Donati. There's no fans in the stadium. I'm not too sure what all that's about. And once again, in a key game, we've conceded a penalty. We really are making a rob for our own backs. And if I finish the season here, I'd be amazed, in all honesty. Penalty awarded. And Giovanni Reina with the penalty. And Alavoine saves. That is a massive, massive moment for us. I mean, I can't even imagine us getting anything out of this game, but that is a big, big moment for us. We're going to offer some encouragement to the lads because we've not created a single chance, but we're holding on to 0-0 at the moment. I don't understand why there's no fans in the ground. Um, Bit of a strange one. Here's Trezor with the delivery. It's headed away by Ito. Kwanzaa couldn't get there. Zeva heads it on, and Giovanni Reina has managed to get in ahead of everybody. We've got 7 players back here. Giovanni Reina plays it back to Brian, and now Sambi knocking it over the crossbar. Very good effort from them. I think it's Sambi Lakonga, in fact. Um, we're still not. We've not had a single shot in this game. Stuttgart level with Frankfurt. They drew with Wolfsburg last time out as well. They're picking up points, and unfortunately, obviously, we are not. So it's a big, big uh, negative for us. It's a big situation we find ourselves in, and I don't think we're going to manage this. Donati with the strike, it's blocked, but then the rebound falls to Nicholas Euler, and there is the goal. It's been coming. I mean, we've not created a single chance today. We're going to encourage the team again, but I mean, what can we do? We've not done a single thing today that's been remotely positive. We've changed the formation and got nothing from it. Schlotterbeck into Adeyemi. He just turns his man and sprints down the line inside to Reina. It's a good clearance from Kwanzaa, but Zeva picks it up. And now Lechner charges forward, finds Diamande. There's the second. It's his first of the season. What was I saying before? First goals of the season for players. Dortmund are top of the league, and still there is a player there getting his first goal of the season. It's so frustrating. We're going to demand more now because the fact that we've not created a single chance is terrible. To be quite honest, Schlotterbeck with a header over the bar, and we don't look like we want to stay up. We really don't. We've gone to an attacking mentality. It's not going to do anything. Rainer's free kick over the bar, luckily from our point of view. Alavoine still rating a 7.3. The rest of the squad, I mean, just look at it. It's absolutely abysmal. We're going to get Musiao and Burnich on in central midfield. Um, I mean, Oyun's actually on the bench. We told them all we weren't going to use him. We're going to bring him on anyway. We're going to get Micah Berith on for Kelly. And, I mean, Jimenez is on the yellow card, so we'll take him off as well. And let's see if we can do anything. It's unlikely. Oh, we've just had 2 attempts at goal and both on target. Stuttgart are winning. We need to win our next 3 matches to have a chance of staying up because we play Bayern and Leipzig in the last 3 games of the season, and I think we're going to be done after that. I really don't know what to do tactically. We've tried so many different setups and formations. Nothing is working. And we're now 4 points from Frankfurt and Stuttgart. When we did the 5 at the back, we looked a little bit more controlled defensively. Um, oh, the squad are unhappy with the club situation. What a surprise. Team talks have been confusing and concerning. Okay. I, they are literally having a moan about everything. We've scored 2 goals in our last 5 league games, and that was in a 5-2 defeat. After a spell where we scored, what, 11, 14 goals in 5 games. We know we're capable, but it's just not happening, no matter what we do. And I've even toyed with the idea of just doing a straight 4-4-2, like the old style. But again, I I really don't know what to do here, and we're really struggling. We need results in our next 3 games. Our next 3 games, we're going to go into the Bayern and Leipzig games for the next episode, for the last episode of this season. I don't think we're going to be in with a chance of staying up at that point, but fingers crossed. In the meantime, we can just find a way of even trying to make that playoff bit. Well, until next time, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.